Welcome to Chillin at the Pad. I'm Blanca.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is episode 2. If you bared with us through episode 1, thank you so much. Little audio mishap there, but I think we've gotten it squared away. This week, we're going to be talking fish keeping mistakes. We've all been there. We're very much beginners. We've been in the hobby over
A year
with a little break in between. And we're also going to talk about fish we want, but that we probably shouldn't own yet. We're going to give you guys some updates, and we're going to call it This Week at the Pad. And we're going to talk about spotlights of the week. This is basically going to be products we've used, maybe a fish store we like, anything that we want to spotlight that week. So we're going to start with This Week at the Pad, and I'm going to let Ashley roll with that. What happened this week at the pad that you want to share with everyone?
My saltwater tank broke out with ick again, and I think it was because my flame angel is arguing with my emerald crab. He's gotten kind of big. I feed him a lot. I make sure he eats, and he's kind of turning into a jerk. So I think he might have to go to the sump. But essentially, the flame angel will try to take his burrow from him. So he'll go in backwards, and I'll see him whap him with his tail. And he was the only one that started with the ick on his tail.
Yeah.
And last time, it must not have cleared up all the way. I must have had an outbreak. I had treated for 2 weeks. So I don't have any corals in there yet. I have fish and inverts. So I'm treating with Rally Pro and Kik-X. Or not Kik-X, Kik-X, sorry.
Kik-X.
And I'm feeding medicated food 3 times a day. Frozen, Mermaid's Delight, Reef, Frenzy, brine.
And what do you medicate it with?
Spirulina, with Vitachem, Celcon, and Garlic Guard.
Yes.
Let that soak for a while, and then I feed everybody, make sure everybody eats. I target feed my Randall's goby and my
She just lost a whole ass feather.
Oh yeah, that's part of her breeding herself.
Sorry. I just saw something fall on here. I thought it was.
You've never seen her do that?
No.
Yeah. She pulls out whole feathers.
And we know that this is a fish keeping channel, but if you don't know us, we own an array of animals, including a bunny and 3 dogs and a whole lot of fish. And we are into both salt and freshwater.
Yes. Particularly new to salt.
We're new to everything. I don't want anyone to think that we are experts by any means.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's what's new in my saltwater tank, is I'm restarting that. I started treating that on Tuesday. So the next dose of Kik-X is on Friday. And I'm going to continue feeding the medicated food. Everybody still looks really good. I gave it like 12 hours to make sure it was ick, because sometimes the angel can get stuff on his fins, just like little pieces of sand and stuff. So, but it did. By morning, it had spread to from his tail fin to his actual fins, and then there was a spot on my citron clown goby that I have. So, still super early, but I think that's important too. Is not medicating, like jumping the gun and medicating immediately and panicking. We did that. That's part of the mistakes I think that we've made. Is medicated unnecessarily or too soon, and not necessarily knowing what we're medicating for either. Not having the experience to know what medications should be used and what they mean. Not having them on hand too. Like the first time we got ick, I don't think we had anything to treat it with. I think that was in the cichlid tank. Remember?
Mm-mm.
We didn't have anything.
I mean, we were brand new to it. We didn't even know what ick was when that happened.
So I think we should have, I think it's a good idea to have just a general medication drawer that can treat a variety of things.
And we can definitely do an episode in the future of like medications that beginners should have on hand based on what.
Yeah, stuff that we've
So
already
you
used.
are going on a tangent, so I'm trying to bring you back.
Stuff that we've already used. So we've got a long 2 weeks of still treating that tank. And I think also what could have stressed out the fish, I didn't realize it, but I did a lot of changes at once. I had just finished treating for ick. I was at the end of my cycle. So I had put carbon in the water to take out that, but before that I had done a pretty large water change. It's a 80-gallon-ish tank with the display and the sump. And I did a 35-gallon water change, so roughly half, if not half, because it's after the displacement. And we also changed the salt. So we were using Sapporo salt. We ran out of that, and we got some Instant Ocean, which we've not used before. And I switched over probably half the barrel.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So those are pretty big changes. I was taking medicine out of the tank. I did a big water change, and we changed the salt.
So you're blaming the emerald crab for no reason.
But I mean, the emerald crab is also a jerk. He's getting big enough to the point where I think he can damage some of the fish. I'm watching for behaviors of like him sitting on the rocks with his pincers open, waiting for the fish to come by, and he hasn't done that yet. And I do keep him well fed. I target feed him every day. So I'm dealing with that.
So my pick-me-up of the week is getting my jade. Are they called green jade or
Green barb? Green.
Why do I
barbs.
keep calling them jade? I think a better
Jade
name for
shrimp?
them would be jade tiger barbs. It's not. They're green tiger barbs. And huge shout out to Boggs Aquatics. It's where I got them from. I saw a YouTube of their unboxing of fish, and I fell in love with them. I fell in love with them so much that I went to Ashley's store, and she was a little busy. So I said, I'm going to go to Boggs, which is, maybe a 20-minute drive? And I went in and picked these guys up. I love them so much that I ordered more. Because I started off with 11 and I'm down to 7. Because either the Acaras are picking them off or they're picking each other off, which is normal for...
I think it's the royals.
For tigers. According to Ashley, it's the royals.
I think they're eating them.
And she's the bummer of the week.
Well,
I think that should be...
Watch them. See?
What?
He just launched himself right at that tiger barb. Very fast. No, and then I'm going to eat you kind of motion.
They're not going to...
They are not angels.
They're angels.
They are not. It's the ChemiPure Green for Planet tanks. And it has carbon in it. And I forget what else. But it's supposed to make your water clear and also leave the nutrients in that your plants need to be able to thrive. That was like 2 days ago I added it. So we'll see how it works. I also got the ChemiPure Elite for my saltwater tank, but I can't put that in for probably a while because that's being medicated for ick. And then I have to use regular carbon to take it out because the carbon will get used. So I'm probably a good 4 to 6 weeks out from trying that. But I always like trying new things.
My pick-me-up of the week is going to be our trip to, I'm gonna butcher the name. It's, help me out here.
Aquatic Technologies.
Aquatic Technology. And they are the largest saltwater aquarium store in Ohio. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they are. They have some of the cutest seahorses I've ever seen. I could watch that tank 4 days, and then when I didn't think it could get any better, and then I saw the little babies. And then I didn't think it could get any better. And they had the tiny, tiny little babies. So they've got like this breeding operation. I don't know if it's an operation, but they have seahorses. I don't think any, and we've been to a couple of stores. We've been to
a lot in
Indiana, and I think we've hit pretty much every store in Northeast Ohio. They're the only ones we've seen with seahorses. So that's going to be my spotlight of the week. The seahorses. If you're ever in Columbia Station, go and check them out.
Yeah, Columbia Station.
Yeah, and you'll see some pretty cool fish there. Some pretty cool setups. Really awesome people. Great staff. Great store. It's huge.
It's all salt, right?
It's all salt.
Yeah.
All of it. I don't think they had any fresh.
Yeah, I don't think
it's
so.
all salt. An amazing store. I think his name is Greg Smith. Go check them out.
They also had that mated pair of mandarin gobies that are eating pellets.
Which brings us to our next topic of fish that we really want, but probably shouldn't have.
Top of the list for both of us is the mandarin.
For both of us. We both want, and listen, I will add this to the mistakes I've made. I completely forgot that when I first started in the hobby, I had a 40 gallon tank, which I still have. We moved, a whole bunch of stuff happened, and that tank right now is empty. But I had a 40, fast forward, backtrack to, a year ago? And I had this freshly set up 40 gallon all-in-one tank. I think I maybe had it a month or two.
That was really nice.
And I fell in love with this mandarin goby. I'm new. I've never seen it. But, oh my gosh.
The dragon.
If you haven't seen the dragonettes, they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. The person at the fish store told me, you are not ready for this fish, but I'm not going to tell you no. And if you want to try it, you can try it. You can feed them fresh copepods. You can try it. But you probably shouldn't. And what did I do? I tried it. And I tried feeding the fresh copepods, and it was just not
enough.
It's not enough. They have to eat all day, and it died.
And a lot of them only will ever eat the copepods.
Yeah.
I guess it's rare for them to transition into eating pellets and frozen.
So definitely, I won't ever do that again. That was sad. I love that fish so much. And now I'm gonna pick me up. See what happens?
But when done right, you have a refugium. Let the copepods get replicating.
Or they eat frozen. If you find a mandarin goby or what are they called? The dragonette?
Yeah.
Any of those that eat frozen, it's just
like
10 times easier.
Yeah,
it's 10 times easier, but it is.
And these were a mated pair that were eating pellets. I've heard of them eating frozen, but I've never seen them eat pellets. So I'm still thinking about them. $280 if you got it.
Wait, what? Say it again?
$280?
Oh, for the mated pair that was eating pellets. We don't have $280 to
thank God we didn't bring them home.
Yeah.
For my tank.
Oh yeah, because now she has ick. See?
Yeah.
Quarantining. Good God. You need to quarantine your fish.
Yeah, it's
nobody
hard.
likes to. Nobody likes to. We all like to talk about it. Nobody likes to do it. You have to quarantine your fish, because if we would have brought home those mated pair of, what were they?
Mandarin gobies.
Green mandarin gobies. And we didn't quarantine them, they'd have ick right now. Not because of them, because of our tank. And what's going on, I can't stress enough that we should all be quarantining our fish. Is it a bummer? Absolutely. In my opinion, it's a waste of a tank, but you have to do it. You have to. You have to have that quarantine salt tank if you're doing salt, and the quarantine fresh tank if you're doing fresh. It's important. It's a no-brainer. If you have corals, it's an absolute no-brainer.
Well, it's harder because it's harder to treat stuff with corals in the tank.
Yeah. Oh, and let's talk about, I forgot about that mistake I made. Remember? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Knowing what I know now, and then doing what I did then, I bought a hippo tang, and I put it in my 40-gallon breeder.
It was a baby.
I bought, it's not a 40-gallon breeder. I bought a baby hippo tang with the understanding that I am going to buy a bigger tank, and I did. I don't have that tank now, I sold it. But I did have, what, a 125 at one point?
Yeah.
So let me preface that.
Yeah, preface.
Preface that by saying that. But I started with a little baby hippo, and I put it in a 40-gallon with 2 clownfish. That hippo got ick like that. Maybe
They're known for that.
2 days after I got it. No hate on anybody from the store. This hippo, like, literally just was like stuck on the intake of an all-in-one, which is not very strong
yeah.
for no reason. And then all of a sudden, just spots everywhere. And kudos to our store. They were closed, and we messaged them, and we don't know them like we know them now. And they opened the store, or they were going to be at the store, and they said, hey, come meet us. We'll we'll let you buy some meds even though we're closed. And around our area, not all stores are open every day.
Yeah.
Like, they're all very selectively closed. Like, everyone's closed like on a Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, Wednesday even.
And that's when it happened. And I think it happened like during Christmas almost. Right?
Yes, in December.
Yeah. So the way that it happened, that I happened to be home, this damn fucking hippo tang. I'll never own one of those again unless I have a 200-gallon tank.
Or quarantine tank.
Or a quarantine tank, yeah. But listen, it's just, yeah. Always quarantine your fish. That's the moral of the story. Pick me up of the week. Let's hear it here first, folks. What is Ashley's pick me up of the week? Is it going to be a pick me up of the week or a pick me up of the week?
I think
what do we
it's
got?
Our local fish stores that are awesome.
Our local fish stores. I like it. We have been blessed. And I'm not trying to be, we've been blessed with a fresh store shop and a saltwater shop, literally right around the corner from each other. And they're awesome.
Good people that we
Great
can trust.
people.
That we can
Georgie, Alicia, Juliana, and Andrew. We love you.
We do.
That is honest to heart. Like, we love our local fish shops, and that is like an honest to heart pick of the week.
Like, or 10 minutes away.
Pick me up of the week.
5 minutes away to like maybe 15 minutes away. They're close.
Yeah. And full disclaimer, Ashley does work at one of them, but we discovered them, and then she worked. She worked there.
Yes.
Or she works there.
To be fair, I had no fish shop experience, and I really wanted to learn about salt. I really, because salt is so much more expensive, and it seems so much more intricate. And when you make a mistake, you feel it more because it is more expensive.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Fish are 5 times more expensive. Coral is way more expensive.
Coral.
And then I like the people, so.
We love the people.
I stay there because it's fun and I get to learn a lot, and the people are good people. Like I'm a big proponent of only working for people or with people that you respect and like. I've had the best success doing that. I've been miserable and had the worst failures when I don't like the people, or I don't respect them, or I don't get along with them, or I don't vibe with them. We don't have the same things that we can connect on.
I think she's talking about exes.
No, I'm talking about jobs.
I think she's talking about exes
No.
too.
No, jobs. Strictly professional.
I think exes. But okay. But that is a great pick me up. I love it. No, and I agree. Our freshwater and our saltwater shops, I can't say enough good things about them, and I don't. It's Agno Aquatics for fresh, George and Alicia. If you're ever in Broadview Heights, please go check them out. If you want the best plants, freshwater plants around, are there saltwater plants?
No. Well, there's
Cheeto.
Cheeto. There's the greens, the microgreens. There's different kinds.
Oh, and mangroves.
Is that saltwater?
Isn't it growing salt?
I don't know.
Mangroves, yeah. But anyways, this is gonna get cut. If you're ever in Broadview Heights and want to go check out one of the best freshwater shops around, please go visit Agno Aquatics. George and Alicia, they're amazing. They've got amazing freshwater fish, amazing plants. I don't think I've met anybody more knowledgeable in plants than Agno, and more knowledgeable in cichlids, in my experience.
Yeah. They're awesome.
And for salt, I'll let Ashley take this.
Great Lakes Fish and Coral, I think, has the biggest selection. They've been around for almost 5 years, and they just have the most. I mean, any saltwater shop you walk into, it's nice. They have some stuff, but Great Lake literally have the most. They have up front, six or 8 60-gallon breeders just filled with corals, and then in the back is their farm, their grow out. And they have the same kind of setup.
So you're talking corals?
Yeah.
Or fish?
And both.
Okay.
Fish is next too. They probably have 80 tanks of fish, of saltwater fish or so.
You think you should know how many tanks you have you work by?
I think it's 80. I don't know.
You should count. And let's...
Well, they are all numbered. Maybe even more than that.
Yeah.
And they are all
because my pick of the week was the largest saltwater store.
They also have independent systems too.
Yes.
Which
is
they
do.
Super important when it comes to not transmitting diseases, and also it's better for them to use less medicine to treat things as they come up. But yeah, it's just so much selection.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Macedonia, Ohio, please go check out Great Lakes Fish and Coral.
People come up from Columbus.
They're amazing.
Hours drive.
They're an amazing store.
I'll
never forget the first time we walked in there, and we were looking for cichlids. Remember? We were on the cichlid kick because our first tank was a cichlid tank. And we walked in and we were like, "Do you have cichlids?" And they're like, "No, but you're welcome to look around," because they're also a freshwater. They have a small selection of freshwater, no cichlids, but the freshwater that they do have is amazing. And then we kept looking and looking and looking, and your girl here, I remember Juliana, that I didn't know her name at the time. She's like, are you looking at stuff? I'm like, no, I'm just looking to look today. I'm not looking to buy anything. By the time we walked out of the store, I had walked out with a 40-gallon all-in-one system.
Top, yeah.
And I will never forget that she came up to me and said, "Oh, I thought you were just looking today." Yeah, your boy got me. The fish daddy got me.
Yeah. And then it was just downhill.
And it was just, we've been in love with salt and fresh ever since. I think the key to us loving both was that we fell in love with it so close.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah. And again, we walked in there looking for cichlids, and we just wanted to check out all the local stops. And I think they're maybe a 20-minute drive from us.
Yeah.
So yeah. Excellent pick-me-up of the pick-me-up. I love it. So on that note, this brings us to fish that we want, but we probably shouldn't own yet. We ended with the mandarin. Fresh-wise, I want an arowana. You know what? Scratch that. I want a mabu puffer so bad. And I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
Or fahaka.
No.
Isn't Corey's fish a fahaka?
No, it's a mabu.
It's a mabu?
Mabu. I want a mabu puffer so bad. It's my dream fish. And they just start off this big. And I made that mistake with the hippo tang that I won't allow myself to make it with the mabu. I think one day, yes, I will have a tank that can sustain a mabu, but I don't want to start its life out in such
something small.
a tiny space. But I don't know what it is about puffers. We are puffer girlies.
I love puffers.
We've got pea puffers. Let's not get Ashley started.
Spotted
Let's
Congo
not
puffers
get
are my
Ashley
favorite.
started
That's
on
my
the
favorite.
Oh, I know.
That's
Congo
my
spotted-
favorite. The
but
female. The male's a jerk, but my
Peanut.
female.
Peanut is the male.
Yeah, he's a jerk. But my female, she's the joy of my.
She is Big Bertha.
My fish
and I don't
tank
even know
life.
if that's her name.
And again, shout out to Andrew. He kept her alive
yes.
for like 6 months for us.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
she's the best. We have an arrowhead puffer. You said the pea puffers.
Yeah. So we're puffer girlies, but the mabu for me is a fish that I want so bad right now. And realistically, I could go into a shop tomorrow and buy one that will fit in a 75 gallon, in a 40 gallon.
Is it 125?
But
right
that's
now?
just not.
No, it's 300. You need 300,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you need at least.
Yeah.
And I just can't. I want to. I really do want to, but I won't. I want it to have a good life.
Yeah, so you don't have to stress about saving and coming up with the money for a bigger tank.
So please like, subscribe, and follow.
Yeah, if you want to help us.
If you want to see us have a mabu one day,
that would be awesome.
But yeah,
mine are a lot easier. I think having Oscars would be really cool, or flower horns. But I'm mostly on my Oscar kick. We have a 90-gallon upstairs that you can see as we'll take you along with it. Mm-hmm. We're gonna make that our African cichlid.
And
tank
that 90-gallon is our first tank.
Yeah,
that is the first. Like, we got it from work. We had a flood, a 90-year flood that happened, and we needed the space to move our elevator equipment upstairs. So that's how we started in this fish keeping hobby, was that, I'll take the tank. Little did I know that it was going to take us to this.
MTS.
What's MTS?
Multiple tank syndrome.
Multiple tank syndrome, yes. I suffer from multiple
that's okay.
tank
We can just get another
syndrome.
tank.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't go in there? We can just get another tank.
Yeah.
Oh, this fish is cool. We don't have any room for it. Let's just get another tank.
Yeah. And now
1,000 tanks later.
Fast forward, and we'll take you guys on a tour of the tanks we have set up right now. I think all together, and I'm putting myself on the spot because I don't know how many tanks we have, but just in this room that we're in alone, we have how many? Pause while we count. 20. Yeah. And then there's another room behind you with multiple tanks with the whole airline system, and then there's Ashley's office, and then there's the other office. And I think we have a tank in our kitchen that I said would not happen, but we won one in a raffle. So why not? But I think we're good. We're good for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. I think we're at an hour, and we don't want to take this longer than an hour, 45 minutes, half an hour. Thanks for hanging at the pad. Stay chill, keep it clean, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.